Okay, let's jump right in. What if I told you that one of the most loved bank robbers in American history wasn't actually stealing from people? What if he was stealing for them by robbing the very banks that were destroying their lives? Take a look at this number, 20,000. That's how many people showed up to his funeral after he was killed. Yeah, no joke, 20,000. So you gotta ask, why on earth would thousands of ordinary people mourn a bank robber? The answer kind of changes how you see the whole situation and who the real criminals were. To get it, we have to go back to 1929, right at the start of the Great Depression. The very banks that helped tank the economy were now foreclosing on family farms and homes all over the country. And the rules back then were just absolutely brutal. If you missed a single payment, just one, you could lose everything. Your whole life's work gone. Families were literally being thrown out onto the street. So, into this total desperation walks a guy named Charles Pretty Boy Floyd. But his bank heists, well, they were different. He wasn't just there for the cash. He was after something way more valuable. You see, the banks were taking people's homes, so when Pretty Boy Floyd robbed a bank, he'd find the mortgage papers, and he'd just burn them, all of them. And with those records turned to ash, the debts literally disappeared. Poof! Can you imagine? Overnight, families who thought they'd lost everything were suddenly free. He was literally erasing the financial chains holding them down. And that's why the public didn't see him as some common criminal. To them, he was a liberator. They actually protected him, hid him from the law, and in the end, they mourned him like a hero. So, what does a bank robber from the 1930s have to do with us? Right here, right now? Well, it turns out, a whole lot. Because even though the world has changed a ton since Floyd's time, the basic game, it's often still the same. Today's system is just more subtle. I mean, think about it. You've got overdraft fees, the whole confusing maze of credit score manipulation, or those payment plans that just seem designed to go on forever. The story of Pretty Boy Floyd is really a powerful reminder of one simple truth. Debt, no matter what era you're in, is a kind of chain. And that leaves us with one last big question. If a so-called criminal was the one breaking those chains back then, who's breaking them today?